Looks good. How about this side? Dun dun.
Merry Christmas! トナカイさん、
Okay.
トナカイさん、プレゼントで
That's
すよ、
that.
プレゼ
I'm
ン
not
ト。
hearing myself.
次は私が開けてもいいですか？いいで
Maybe
す
this
よ
is
ね。
just overpowering me, I guess. Turn that down a little bit. And... No, I'm not getting much of the game audio. Hang on. I'll let my reverb go away. Alright, reverb should be gone. How am I sounding now? Alright, sounds good. Balance has been found once more between my voice and the game. So, with that found, welcome back everybody. It's Soulrack Dragon here with some more Fate Grand Order. It's been a fairly long while since the last FGO stream, but that's because Pokemon's taken over a little bit, you know? It's Pokemon Mania, which makes sense. Pokemon's been a big part of my life ever since I was a little wee lad. I'm not Irish, I don't know why I said that. But, yeah, so it only makes sense that I would play it. Just clicking through a box while waiting. See if anybody shows real quick before I get stuff actually started. I should also probably do the free friends spin, just to get that out of the way. I still got some farming to do with regards to this event as well. I think I've got a couple of boxes left. I think we've gotten through 4 with this one that I'm currently doing. So, you know, not too many, but not too few. The QP has been very nice. I now have a 10-10-10 Memelan. Yay. Memelan at 10-10-10 is all people need sometimes. And then, you know, shop is almost cleared. Yeah, this is the 5th box right here, but yeah, shop. I haven't completed the last bit of the quest, but that'll be done easily enough. Just have the pieces left for the 2nd tier and the gold info for the basic tier. It's the golden tier that things are going to be interestingly difficult. Hang on, let me claim some stuff, because I can't receive all, because I've got like 80 different foes just sitting here. No, actually I have 120 different foes just sitting in the box waiting patiently for Hokusai, Abigail, or Ration Shelter. And possibly whoever my 5-star GSSR servant ends up being, because you never know with them. You never know. Just store all the golden embers. There we go. Okay. Do the free friend spin here. And see what we get. I've got a spare ticket as well. Perhaps later on I'll throw that free ticket to something. Not sure what that something will be, but I'll have decided hopefully by later. Burn, and where's that useless CE I just got in the Hermitage? There it is, burn. Singular prism. Oh, what joy. Alright, so I've got full AP. I'm gonna finish off. Oh, this will give me a ticket too, so we'll have 2 tickets to spend. Sweet. Assassin. So I don't think it really matters who I bring, but we're bringing the Christmas squad here. Because might as well. Assassin's gonna wreck the Rider enemies, though. So maybe... No, we're gonna stick with the Christmas squad. We'll just switch the lineup a little bit. Nothing effective, but I mean, I don't think it's anything really challenging. Because these quests are meant for anybody to be able to do. Just making sure that's max value. Getting closer to the sea, our short but difficult journey will end soon. Will I still be able to be Santa? Will I still get to be the one who delivers gifts and hope? Will I disappear, like a dream in the morning? That would have been fine. At least, that's what I thought to start with. But why can't I feel that way now? Also, the reason I'm doing this on stream is because the ending to this event is so precious. I feel it needs to be shown again. We're running right now, though, so... Those are Kamaki for us, it's scary. You should have just let me dismember them. I can't stand those creepy inorplantics types. If they're living creatures, I'm okay, but not those. Are you okay, Master? I noticed you're carrying all 3 of them now. Hee! Master's rowing along. Zoom! Fast like a hippogriff. They're all light. I bet I always pay careful attention to my weight. Oh. Look down. It's a pebble. And we trip. Senpai, you fell flat on your face. Are you alright? Reindeer Master made sure to protect us even when you fell. That was such a nice thing to do, Reindeer Master. Aw, you okay? It hurts? Dismember. No dismembering me on Christmas, Jack. Too bad. Look, they've caught up to us while we were messing around. They're already in battle mode. Please ready your weapons. Okay. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Oh, poor Shanta. Oh, poor little Shanta. But these shouldn't be too hard. They're the dolls. I thought it was a servant, which is why I was a little bit more worried. But this is just easy. Yes, I can't one-shot them with, probably a buster combo, but, you know, even still, they're doing next to no damage, so, you know. Could have taken this opportunity to charge up Emiya's unlimited blade works, but, you know, I've got a Janta MP I can pull off at the end. And that's what matters. Is getting Janta to MP it up. Sadly, Jack is seeing target. Otherwise, well, actually, probably it's shoot. Yeah, Janta's definitely good. I get a little bit. That's actually a little bit more. I might actually pull Emiya off. Depends on. Janta can do it on her own. Emiya sadly cannot, but we can generate plenty of crit stars just in case. Because we got a lovely budget support there, which just did 27 on a QBQ. Very nice. Alright, definitely gonna get an Emiya NP as well. Because Jack isn't strong at level 65. Such a weird level, even for a support servant. Like a story-based support. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, of course. Of course the game would make me eat my words and throw a single target enemy as the last wave, not a Buster Blast. Janta gives the attack boost as part of her NP, which is actually really good now that I'm thinking about it aloud. Not only does she damage the enemy, but she also does some slight support for your servants. I am. Which is really good. Oh man, by the way, all these NP subtitles now. Oh man, if I didn't have them, I would have had no idea what Emiya was just saying there. So thank goodness for those subtitles.
攻め時だな。
メリー
Seriously, it is a good thing, though. I just can't wait for them to be on, like, Ascension lines and stuff
サ
as
ンタ
well.
に危害を加える
That'll
な
be
んて
awesome.
お説教です。
And nothing much from that. Okay. Proceed with caution. I should probably move this. I got a little gap. Right? There we go. Sorry, I noticed a little bit of gap in the screen with that full black. And this should be the last of the base quests. We are up against Amakusa. So let's bring in my standard Christmas farming squad and go. Because I haven't farmed stockings yet. It's still coming after us even after it's split into two. Ew. Creepy mannequin dolls chasing us is definitely not a good fairy tale. I just remember them all. Jack's really excited about this. Oh. Who could it be? A rose black key, that means... Yes, I'm sure you're getting tired of my entrance speech. I know I am. Santa Island Mask! Thank you, my mentor. There is no need for you to thank me, Jean d'Arc, Alter Santa Lily. Huh? Why? Because I've led you into my dastardly, evil, villainous, wicked trap. The hope of every Santa, the sack that contains every gift in the universe shall be mine. Get it? I'm your enemy. Curse your sudden, inevitable betrayal. Where did that lightning come from? Try not to think about it too hard. It can't be. The first rule of Santing is that Santas must be aloof but fair. They grant wishes and give presents fairly, without bias. Self-interest is unnecessary. All that is required is to embody the ideal that sustains the mechanism that is Santa Claus. You are lost, perplexed, and anguished, yet you still continue. Is it bad to be lost and perplexed? It is. If you're Santa, then you must be rational. Self-interest is unnecessary. Even the desire to grant wishes? No, it's absolutely not needed for Santa. Is that true? Master, what is self-interest? Yeah, wanting to do something for yourself. So we want to go to the sea. Is that self-interest? That is correct. Jean, don't you want to come with us in nursery to the sea? We want you to come with us. I agree. I want to go to the sea with Jack and John, too. Of course, Master's coming too. Doing it together is what makes it fun. Oh. I cannot be lending my ears to every bit of nonsense children say. Now kindly hand over the sack. I will not. Oh ho. I don't want to. I'll never give it up. I cannot give this sack to someone who insults children. So what will you do now? I'll fight. Please, Ranger Master, lead me to victory. I want to win against this man. No, that's not it. I cannot lose to this man. I just can't lose. Let's grant your wish, Santa. Yes, Jean d'Arc, Alter Santa Lily. That's the really, real Santa Claus. I'm gonna knock Santa Island Mask out. Aw, how precious. How precious. Precious, precious, precious. Okay. So this should be the final fight without break bars, because they weren't introduced at this time. It's gonna be a tough one, you know.
何やる気なの
60,000 HP
ロジカルです
on a ruler.
メリーアタック
It actually will be a little bit annoying to punch through all this health. Especially since NPs will do still next to nothing here. Because not only is a ruler, but I have a bunch of AoE servants on this squad. Even still, the fact that he's level 20 is definitely helping us out here. Shanta's nearly NP ready. Let's see if we can't make a chain, I guess. Oh, right. Charge. That's gonna be annoying. Let's not lose everybody to Santa Island Mask here. It should give some good charge, though, now that I think about it. Should give some real good charge. Oh, and he actually does his MP. It occurred to me when I said use some charge that, you know, maybe it won't actually be MP here. Oh wow, he almost buffed. I should have remembered that from Nero Fest. I really should have remembered that from Nero Fest. Oh well, my memory's not what it used to be. And that's not really saying a lot, but, you know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of a insult to myself at this point by saying I don't have good memory. And that I'm an old fart. Hey, we got the NP chain, as useless as it will be. Because, I mean, 27,000 Santa Island Masters is not for this world. Okay. Let's hope Janta can get the killing blow. Stars. Alright. Now, for some of these MPs, I am glad that we actually get subtitles. Here's a little something from Temp. Fall under the Holy Night Sky, Excalibur, Morgan. Nice. Aww. Janta didn't get the killing blow. I'm sorry, Janta. You were supposed to be the killer. Oh well. And 100 stock, 104 stockings. It's nice, I suppose. It's like a dedicated farm. That's how it should be. Please stand aside. Please. Now that I've seen you resolve as a Santa Claus, I have no right to say anything anymore. Go ahead, go and see for yourself. Sean's already gone. Aw. Then Jack, I'll trust you with her. Yeah, leave it to us. Should we dismember you? Thanks, but no thanks. Precious little Jack, wanting to dismember everybody. Oh, there isn't any snow around here. You're almost to the sea. If you want to see the sea, please hurry. It's almost dusk. It'll soon be night. So exciting, Jack. We wonder what it's like. I wonder if you can swim. Maybe not since it's winter. Hey, Jean. Jean? Sorry, what is it? Do you want to hold hands? Oh, no, I'm fine. You're trembling, and I'll hold your hand too. Geez, reindeer master? You three go up ahead. Understood. Then we're on our way. And here comes the part for why I wanted to do this ending part. Because this is very precious. It has to be, like, one of the more heart-touching moments in all of FGO, in my opinion, you know? Right, that was my dream when I was young. The vast sea spreading across the horizon was a tale I had only heard about. Even if I pretended a wheat field was the sea, I could not hear the sounds of the waves. My dream came true after everything was over. Yes, it was the winter of 1430. When I passed through La Croix, I indeed saw the sea. Even if everything was over, even if I understood the destiny that awaited me, that beauty, that sense of awe that made me tremble, it was unforgettable. It was a scene beyond comprehension to anything. This is really hard on a book, sheesh. The waves crashed and roared, the violent winds howled. It may not have been alive, but for all its ferocity, it may as well have been. Somehow it was as frightening as the beginning of the world, as beautiful as the end of all things. Like that supposedly, I never meant to be, was being opened before my eyes. I mean, I was probably a failure as a Santa. Oh, this is the sea, it's amazing, really amazing. It's amazing, it's scary, but it's so pretty. And the sunset is beautiful. Instead of setting, it looks like it's melting into the ocean. Can't we go swimming? It should be alright. We're servants. Maybe it's disgraceful. The water's bad for paper. Well, then what about you, Jean? Jean, you don't mind, right? Jean? Jean? Yeah? I was wrong from the beginning. I was wrong. This is my dream. I wanted to see the sea. I wanted to see this. I wanted to see this. For the longest time. I wanted to see the sea. Sean, I'm sorry. We didn't come here to grant your wishes. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We don't mind. You really did your best. You did the best any Santa could. Okay. Let's listen to the churning waves. Let's watch the waves break. Primordial displays fierce at the end of the world. Yeah, it's such a beautiful scene. I'm so glad she realized. Huh? Jean, what in the world's going on here? Wanting to see the sea was my wish, my desire. It was a silly dream I had in my childhood, so much so that when I departed at age 17 I had left it behind. The girl's not a saint, that said she's not an avenger either. My young self was simply a child who enjoyed everyday life. So in order to maintain her body as a servant, there was a need to become something. She had wished to become Santa, even though no child should become Santa Claus. Children should not become Santa Claus. The proper saying is what Amakusa. No, is exactly what Santa Island Mask said. The ideal Santa must be impartial in delivering presents. I didn't mind that when I delivered. Oh please, but for the children that is impossible. The children should be the ones receiving presents, not the ones giving them out. Of course it's different if they're giving something to someone specific, then it's a gift given out of personal desire. But Santa Claus isn't like that. Santa's purpose is to deliver love and presents impartially to all. But children desire presents more than anyone else, all the more so if they haven't wished for anything yet. That's what I hoped her time as Santa Claus would teach her somehow. I wanted her, Jean, to harbor a desire. If the story went a little astray, I never imagined she would be so stubborn. I thought that after passing out 2 or 3 presents, she would realize she harbored her own desires. Just how selfish are you? It's just that my everyday life was fulfilling. I'm sure I wasn't that charming of a child. I managed to figure out John's wish and asked Jack in nursery. And I asked them to grant her wish. So this journey was never about her becoming Santa Claus. It was a chance for Santa Claus to become Jean Alter Santa Lily. It would appear along the way. If she were to give up after 1 or 2 obstacles, we would have been forced to take a different approach. But she trudged forward, so it must truly have been her dream to see the sea. And there's one more important thing. It wasn't merely going to the sea. It was friends. Even after all her struggles, she was able to go to the sea with her dear friends. As long as she has this memory, she will continue to exist as a servant. Oh, so the cat's out of the bag. Can I revive myself now? If you must. If you must. Oh my gosh, even as a child, she was a formidable opponent. I couldn't afford to go easy on her. I actually fought like I meant it, and she took me down. What? Santa Island Mask came back to life? Oh my gosh, well, we kind of railroaded the plot, but we managed to finish. Thank you very much. I never imagined you'd help me. Of course. 7 more Jean Alters you don't get along with? What could be better? So is your ulterior motive? Jeez. But I'm happy with how this worked out. She may not be me, but she has untapped potential that even I don't. Honestly, I'm happy. Feels like I gained a little sister. You should say that to the original John Alter. That'll really upset her. I know, that's why I won't tell her. You see, so everything was a scheme Amakusa and John cooked up. I was completely fooled. No, it wasn't me. Nor was it me. I could have never gotten this far. Though I was the one who mentioned to Jean Alter Santa Lily would disappear as she was. The plan itself wasn't actually mine. Then who is it? Santa Am? What? No. Nash, have you not figured it out? The one who planned this is the one who understands servants the most. The one who understands who it is best for which role. We should guide her along the way. There must be someone other that the Jean Alter trusts from the bottom of her heart, even her lily form. Really, there's only one such mastermind in all the world, isn't there? Moriarty. Master? Busted. Master, you set all this up? Yep, all the way back then. I wish there was some dialogue things for this too. Even though we did kind of expound on the details. Just like... expounded on the whole point, the whole picture, the details would have been nice to know. This we have some of the details for, of course. And these. But man, maybe Moriarty is a good friend for us, you know? We're both evil masterminds. Something to think about. Yes, the way you improvised your way through situations and the way servants would appropriate place was remarkable. It was also Soul's plan to make it look like Lermiel Mark II's engine was broken after the crash. Hold on a second. Why didn't anyone tell me? That's because... Nasa told us to stay quiet. We were told that Mash could not tell a lie, and telling her would ruin the plan. Senpai? Sorry, Mash. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, so when the doctor said there was an emergency maintenance... Of course he was playing along. I'm going to the doctor to protest this right this instant. Go easy on him, Mash. Yes, of course. I have to save some energy for you, Senpai. She's pouting. Girls of that type hold grudges for a long time. You should make it up to her soon. At a time like this, your best bet is giving her a present. Seems quite used to... Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. Some plenty making up during his lifetime. Sometimes it's so Emiya. We done. Did it all work out? Seems everything worked out for the best. What a relief. Thank you all for your hard work. I'm sorry for roping you into this too, Asterios. No worries. Wish granted. I'm happy. I knew now is the most fun. The other servants are gathering in Chaldea. This will be quite the party. Reindeer Master, Reindeer Master, Reindeer Master. Quick, everyone let's hide. Where do they hide? In the sand? Reindeer Master, I figured it out now that I've reached the sea. I'm Santa, but I'm still young. I'm immature, selfish, and helpless. But still, I'm here right now. I want to do my best to help you, Reindeer Master. So, well, even when Christmas is over, even as spring, summer, and autumn come, can I stay by your side? Head pat. Thank you so much. You're the bestest. I love you, Reindeer Master. Aww. I wish we had a drawing of that. I imagine she gave us a hug. That would have been nice. But we got the spirit summon ticket. Summon ticket, not spirit ticket. Why was I thinking spirit ticket? But with that, this is now available. We can have the shelter officially joined. Somehow. Oh, there it is. It's in the 5th ticket thing. Hahaha. But we can, in seriousness, get our foes. For almost all of them. The only one we're missing is the 150 of that one. And another 10 logs will be needed, but I'll be able to get those relatively easily. Let's claim these foes really quickly here. And feed the Mash. Because Mashu deserves all the foes that can be given. Oh, I also need to do this with Gil here. Because I've been feeding him Silver Embers. Just because it's a little cheaper. You know? There we go. He's level 40. We'll ascend him too. Because, you know, Caskill deserves ascensions. I promised you would be max level by the end of the year. And by max level, I mean 80. I'm not 100ing him. I need to save Grins. Plus, that would take a freaking fortune to do. Hang on. Got a skill for him. Also, Arthur's highest level he can be right now. I need a lot of fangs in order to ascend him again. And I mean a lot of fangs. Okay, 13's not... 13's a lot. What am I saying? Filter. Remove the level max. And Mashu. 1, 2, 3. She's at 1700. I wonder how long it will take until she's 2000. Hopefully not too long. But reapply the filter. Because only servants that get max leveled are servants that are maximum foes, so I can not have to worry about that restriction. We'll hold off on that. 1 silver, and... okay. So... I got 2 tickets. One from the story, and one from logins. I'm gonna wait a little longer. I'll hold off just a little longer. We got the hard quest to do, though. This is something I can do. So, this isn't a complete surprise to me. I have looked up what this challenge quest does so entail. So I know I'm going to want to not have the filter restrictions. And we're going to want a Merlin. But not a Merlin that's just, you know, with Chaldean lunchtime for farming purposes. Though those Merlins are great Merlins. We're going to want a Merlin with, like, a fragment of 2020. His rightful place isn't terrible, I suppose. But I'd rather a Merlin with fragment of 2020. Preferably max limit broken. But, you know, if we can't get max limit broken, that's fine as well. Alright. So, this is not going to work for this one. Because returning this challenge quest is literally impossible. However, we can do some cheese strats here. So, the question is, who do I want to use? Because I know Salter Santa is the big boss. First off, though, very first off, I want to throw Arash on here, if I can find him. Arash! You're bound 10, why am I looking so low? There's Arash. And we'll also throw on Arash a demonic... Devilish Buena Vista. That won't be enough. I need to look up the health of those things really quickly here. Hang on. What is the health of these enemies? Because that will tell me if I can get away with just a basic K-scope here. They're pretty tough. Yeah, they're pretty tough. So, Devilish Buena Vista, put us at 50. Arash can get himself up by 20. If I have a waiver... Okay. Hang on. So, line up that there, that there. We want waiver with a fragment, 2030. Remove these two for the time being. Alright, so this will mean that we can have Demonic Buena Vista. Arash uses his skill, Waver does the crit buff. Not the best use of it, but it has to be done. That brings in not Merlin, but our primary attacker. The question is, who will be our primary attacker? For we have a rider enemy, so assassins are a good choice. Single target assassin would be best choice. So we could go King Hassan and just Buster meme the heck out of this. There is also the option of Melt. Since she is an alter ego, we'll kick rider enemy buttocks. It's not by bond level anymore, do it by base level for now. So Melt is a good option because kicking rider buttocks. We have our own Jack, which, you know, could be devastatingly good here. Because Jack is the Ripper. I could even go with Zerker Nobu and see if I can't heat this Christmas up. Probably not the most ideal option, since Zerker Nobu's bonus effects wouldn't kick in, but she is Buster. So, you know, perhaps Zerker Nobu could work. Perhaps. Actually, now that I'm saying it more and more, I am feeling that Zerker Nobu might not be a bad choice. It would be unique, too, because I know that there's a lot of people that have done assassin ones, or even melt. So maybe Zerker Nobu could be given a shot here. Beyond that, though, I don't really have many other options that are good for quick tries. I could, of course, do a stall squad, but stall squads are only fun sometime. You know, I've talked myself into it. I want to give Zerker Nobu a shot here. We'll throw a golden sumo on her. We're going to want her to come in after Arash goes down. So, Arash fires off Stella. Zerker Nobu comes in. We can power her up, swap out for Armorlin, and then power her up some more. She'll have the NP. Yeah. Third one, I don't think it particularly matters who goes in, although I think if we're gonna do it this way, let us throw, if I can find it, let's throw Golden Captures the Carp on Armorlin. Hey! Welcome, Fun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have indeed arrived just in time. I obviously can't return this, so let me just change the name here. And I'm actually probably gonna really quickly buff Zerker Nobu skills really quickly before I commit here. Let me just do that. Because she gets a... I thought she got a Buster buff. Does she not? Pretty sure one of them. No. No. There it is. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna boost her up a little bit. Hey, Senpapi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a while. I'm just boosting Zerker Nobu up here, because I'm gonna try and use her for the challenge quest. Give her a shot. Fair shake, you know? But, how have things been for everybody? Good, I so hope. I so hope they have been good. I don't know if I'll be able to get her beyond 4 to everything because of my... Okay, I can, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need those wines for anything, so... We'll stick her with 444 across the board for the time being. My event grind is going pretty well. I'm about halfway through the boxes. Almost done with clearing out the shop. Just some dedicated farming will get done. Came in a ticket. Congrats on the Ishtar. Congrats. Alright. I can't think of anything else. So, let's give this a shot. Hopefully here, Arash can actually wipe somebody out. But yeah, congrats on the Ishtar. After the challenge quest, I'm probably going to be putting a ticket into that one and a ticket into the Gramps one. Just because, you know? Who knows, maybe Lady Luck will visit me. Although I kind of need to not have Lady Luck visit me now. I need to save her for Abby. And Hokusai. And Arash, and Shelter. So yeah. Alright. Now this is the controversial choice here, but it gets me the Arash. And... Doot. Come on, Stella. Second copy of Nursery through a ticket on this banner, so you celebrate with the 10 roll. Nice. Congrats. Oh, did not wipe. Okay, that's very unfortunate. I am probably going to be going for New Year's. Okay, so that sucks quite bad. That Barrage did not wipe the front wave. I'm still gonna keep going with this, because we still are pretty high health. I want to probably take down... It doesn't matter who I take down, so... Let's do it like this. Nobu should have enough gas. Back crit. Crits. Yes. Awesome. Alright. It's time to begin. It is time to begin. Salter is here. She has Buster buff immunity. Immunity or resistance? Hang on. Resistance. Okay. You have the third archer next to your Uriel and Nobu. Congrats. 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 Well, we're still gonna give this a fair shot. Never know, I might be able to, blast through resistance. Certainly going to try to blast through the resistance. And swap Weva for 20 crit stars. Yeah, might as well try. Still. Okay. So, one hero creation. And I believe you want to generally save the NP when you're trying to do these sorts of things until the final wave. And this is all just a test sort of thing. I have no idea if this is actually going to work well. That was a pretty good hit. That was a damn good hit, actually. Okay. That still hit pretty darn well. This should break through the first bar. And hopefully keep up the crit stars. Or not break through the first bar because she didn't crit. Oh wait, I forgot to buff her with crit damage plus. That's my own fault. I am so smart, aren't I? It is what it is, I suppose. Hold off on that. Clearly, this return did not work. Yeah, I might actually just bring Jack here. I want to try and be different, you know? Because I know everybody's using Jack or San or why does Jack have to be gone for her to be able to solo this? Oh, here's a great turn. Look at this turn. Look at it. But yeah, why do the reindeers need to be gone for Jack to solo? Isn't it better for not the reindeers gone since they eat up some of Salter's attacks? I suppose. That is indeed a caster reindeer. I have almost no attack buffs. These reindeer just suddenly jumped up in health. Good lord, I just saw that. Yeah, that's a little high health. Yeah, I don't think Nobu's gonna get the win out here. I wanted to try and be different, you know. And different I was, but different does not seem to have worked here. How much is the NP gonna do? Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to pull this with Nobu. That was trash damage. That wasn't, mind you. Yeah, I'm just gonna withdraw at this point because that was bad. That was sad, even, I would say. Okay, so that doesn't work for me. A Nobu attempt is not the way to go here. So let's think of some other options then. Jack was listed as an attempt. Or if I can get a proper waiver here, please. All the reindeers are male, so your Uriel did really well there. Nice. Ow. Just kicked something. Come on, give me a Merlin with a fragment of 2030. I mean, you know, they're goddesses, so are we really too surprised? Are we really too surprised? Both the Saber and Assassin reindeer. Damn. That's nice. There we go. And that's a why? Why would you put that Merlin on there? That hurts me. That just hurts. A 2-1-2 Merlin? Wow, that hurts. True. True. Weak Assassin is weak. But yeah, that Merlin I saw hurt. This Merlin hurts just a little bit as much, but you know, it's not fully leveled at least. Come on, game, show me the good Merlins. You know, the ones with the fragments of 2030. There we go. Oh wait, that's... I don't think I'm gonna get much better than that, unfortunately. Okay, so... obviously Nobu's not gonna work. I want to check something with Melt, though. Her NP removes buffs. Okay. Let's give Melt a shot, then. So Melt could work. I don't think, however, that Arash is the way to go, because very clearly, he did Jack Diddley squat there to the, one enemies. The reindeers. So, I think, move things around, just remove, I said remove, not replace. Okay, so, let me think, how will this play out? Probably, since we're not going to be relying on meme times, let's go fragment 2030. Okay, so Melt is effective damage against everything but the Saber Reindeer. Saber Reindeer is going to be the hard one to take down. However, if we can get some good Melt combos, she could very easily melt, no pun intended, the few enemies. I mean, actually, Osaka the Hime, how does she support? Is it her NP or is it her skills? Good lord, I do not have anybody with Osaka in the immediate friend list. Salter killer in back, reindeer killer in front. Who is your reindeer killer? Oh, I don't know this is I'm afraid, but I want to see Osaka be him. Increase NP gauge, see start drop rates. It's not bad, it's not great. Uriel, that's right. You said that. I remember things. My brain is good with memories. Yeah, sadly my Uriel is not level 100, so sadly will not be helping. But could Lip potentially do some good? Lip. Let me see. Where are you? Lip. Oh, Lip. I'm blind as a bat. There she is. Overcharge. Just restores health. Easily solved by taking yours from as support. Well. It is very easily solved, I suppose. Very, very easily solved. Let me check some stuff here. So, increase art's effectiveness. Decrease charge. Charm to one enemy of the opposite gender. Arts card effectiveness increased. Special attack damage to a single male. High chance to charm status. And decrease attack. So, walk me through the strategy here, then. Senpapi. Keep Uriel on the front lines until all rangers are dead. NP... Do you NP the saber first, or focus the saber first, or do you focus some of the others and save the NP for the saber? Walk me through how you did this. A step-by-step, detailed guide. Leave no secrets. I kid, of course. You don't need. You can leave secrets. Yeah, let's give this a shot. She's higher attack damage than my Merlins. My Merlin and Waver. That's kind of ironic. Okay. Quick drink.
Yoshi, 戦いだ。苦手だけど全力で行こうか。
So you probably want to lead with this. Because, and then some defense. You kill the saber first, like we originally took her in battle for, and then you can sure make them melt. We'll have to fight the saber will be really nice. That is a very excellent point. An incredibly, amazingly excellent. So saber dies, that's that. Use your Uriel's ability to control the reindeers. Okay. What is that delayed effect that they have on them? They get debuffed after a few turns. Okay. So, because we want one dead. Those aren't bad crits at all. And we can drain, or charm. And I want to drain this one. Is a self-stun after 3 turns. Okay. And then I'm thinking, do it like this. How hard is Uriel to hit? That was a pretty good hit. Also, her NP being translated saves so much time and effort, you know? That makes things so much better now that we know what her NP does. You know? That's amazing what the subtext is. Simply amazing. I think I could probably take down this reindeer with Merlin. Probably.
どうかな柄ではないんだけどね
Also, that stun did not last long at all.
トナカイに乗る
Okay. Bit quiet compared to the game sound. Okay. I did move away from the mic just to get into a little bit more comfortable sitting position, but thank you for telling me that. I will turn the game volume down a little bit. I've been having just a little bit of trouble sort of getting the game to actually be audible compared to my voice, because it was just no game audio because it was so low, which was weird, but, you know. Okay. Caster Reindeer is going to attack unless we stun. Which we stun. So we want to use this. And then go like this, I'm guessing. Would not be a bad move. Also, isn't Ariel very cold in this environment? Or shouldn't she be? Okay. So this reindeer's dead. The other one will be launching an attack, though. And who it hits will determine the course of the future of all humanity. So please do not hit Merlin or Waver. Hit Uriel. Please. She can probably tank the shot. Because good lord, she has a lot of health. Okay. Okay, there. Just say F you to Merlin, I suppose. That works. Just, you know, give Merlin the big F you. That was rude. Completely rude there, Salter. I mean, yes, Merlin didn't, you know, do you right when you were alive, but... That was a good hit. I just need Merlin to stay alive. Okay. Yeah, that was a freaking shot of a god. Literally. Okay. I'm not feeling too confident about Merlin. He is incredibly low health right now. Like, stupidly low. And it is all my fault. I will freely admit that. I am the reason he is low health. The game crashed. Oh no. The game just crashed all of the sudden. Out of nowhere. I thought we were past this time of the game just randomly crashing on us, but I guess not. I guess not. Such a shame that the game just crashed out of nowhere. Such a shame. Let's see. Maybe I should use an attack buff to, you know, make sure that, actually, I could use Waver's attack buff, too. That will put Merlin there. Yeah. I like that. And then do that. Because having Steno NP this last deer would be nice.
星の宇宙に物見
Push comes to shove, though, I do have command sealed with health written all over it. Uriel, 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 Uriel. They look so similar, you know? Can you blame me for getting them mixed up? They look like twins. Aren't they actually twins, now that I say that aloud? Oh, definitely drain that NP. Thank you very much. I need 2 turns. Yes! Merlin lives to fight another day! Hopefully. Hopefully killing this deer won't just completely unleash Salter's wrath. Oh no, it crashed again. Oh, I know. Trust me. After trying to game Nerofest, I figured that one out. And it was a long gaming process of it. Because I was down to like Arash and Media, I think. My Arash, enemy Media, they were through their revive, and I was trying to get the kill on her. But I just couldn't pull it off. No matter how many combinations I went through, I just couldn't kill. I couldn't land that finishing blow. Even though I wasted 3 command seals on that run through of it too. So. And why is it, by the way, why is it Eye of the Uriel? I am curious at that. Yeah, full health, it's quite something. Alright. Now is where we bring in our heavy hitter. Melt has joined the chat. Okay. We got a good setup. Hey, Maine, welcome. Alright, we got a great setup for Melt here. Question is should I wait to strip the buff until she has the quick buff on her? I'm thinking that might be the way to go. But how are things going, Maine? How are things going? Okay. Yeah, I know, but I'm not confident I can get another NP by the time that other break bar comes along, is the issue. Not didn't do much on A, but cleared the 10 boxes. Hey, that's quite a bit of quartz and quartz, quite a bit of QP and everything, so that's good. Grinding bones in the new hunting quest, 2 to 5 per run. Yeah, the hunting quests, when they are out, they are insane. I know a lot of people were a little bit disappointed that we were getting the hunting quests and that JP was getting the hunting quests, because that meant no Christmas rerun or whatever, but, you know, something's gotta give. Something's gotta give. Okay. I think this is the combo we want. Oh! Waver died anyways. Okay. Okay. We nearly broke that first bar. Like, very nearly broke it. So, that proves that we can do it. That proves that we can do it. Indeed. And the thing is I don't have any defensive buffs just yet. So, actually, I don't have a stun. I have an attack buff. That should be enough to push Melt to the point of being able to take out this break bar. I don't like using it on this first turn, but you know, if I need to, I need to. There we go. Double Arash, Media, Carmilla, Merlin. That sounds hellish. And Waver says goodnight anyways. Okay, there was no avoiding it that time. Support Iriel is back in the game. I kind of forgot about her. Black Grail. Interesting usage, I suppose. Wait, no. Black Grail. That's a 500% damage buff? Yeah? Is that what it is? If memory is reminding me properly here? Gotta shake the cobwebs out of my head, I guess. No. Invincibility will keep us safe, so... Get some crit stars here. Sadly, it wasn't more melt cards, because we kind of need them. MP damage in exchange for 500 HP a turn, which doesn't matter when it comes to Arash, because, you know, Arash is going to just kill himself with that first MP. Alright. Oh, the enemy NPs are even subbed. That's cool. Okay, here's a good melt turn. Question of whether or not it will melt the enemy. I'm gonna wait until... Actually... Does Melt's NP apply after? I'm trying to think. If it applies the debuff after, then yeah, it is a good thing to use it now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it removes the buffs afterwards. And we will be losing all of our attack benefits this turn, so yeah. Let's do it. We can save them out. It does remove afterwards. Okay, yeah. Then it is better to do it now. Let's have the nuances exit the stage, and then just maniacal laughter. There we go. That was a nice hit. That was a really nice hit. Oh, and look at that! A quick turn from Melt. Ironic, isn't it? Melt Virus now. And then do it like this. It's not going to do as much damage. It is a support Iriel for the purpose of taking down those reindeers. Because, good lord, I needed something to take out those reindeers. Okay. I don't use the NP... I don't use the command seals often enough for this to matter. So, let's finish it off with a bang. Probably. I'm sure a lot of the anti-mail services are really good. There is a caster reindeer, though. Remember that. Oh wow, she survived.
祝い
I guess without all those attack buffs, Melt really doesn't hit too hard.
退散退散
But now she does.
怖い怖い
There we go.
怖い怖い
Okay. We got this. Just end it with a BAQ as I like that combo. Technical solo, yes. Very, very technically a solo. Alrighty.
これで終わり出直して
Yes, 4 servants alone. Still 1-1-1 with your Melt? I mean, apparently she's gonna get really broken when Scotty comes, so that's my logic. That, and I went hard enough on Melt that she deserves to be 10-10-10. Okay. That is the challenge quest done. And now, really quickly now, because I do have tickets, before I forget, 1 ticket on the Christmas banner and 1 ticket on the King Hassan banner, just to see if luck pays out. Just to see. Okay, luck's not gonna pay out here. Just Alexander. And 1 ticket here. See if we can get MP2 Gramps. I doubt it though, but you never know. It's an assassin. Okay, it's not Gramps. I was gonna say. Alright, so I'm gonna just, chill farm time. It's just chill farming stream now. Woot woot woot. You got a second Scotty on JP yesterday for some reason? You don't really want her. I mean, you can rack in those friend points, because I'm sure somebody will want to use her.
一足お先に
Do a 10 spin while your luck is here. CEs on any specific servants? Not unless you have the max limit broken 5-star CE. That's the only one I need. And actually, hang on, let me do some mental math here. Processing. So I'm at 731. Ideal goal is 400 for each of the desired servants. The 5-star gotcha CE. I am not really too concerned with farming Holy Night Supper. I should be fine with that. But, do a 10 spin puts me down to 701. 168 from the end of the month puts me at 869. Another 168 from the boss, or from the work Christmas bonus. 168 from actual Christmas, and another 168 from end of December. Oh, that'll put me at 480 plus. That'll definitely be enough for the Hokusai breakthrough. Okay, yeah, I can afford a single 10 spin. Just a single 10 spin. Just one. Only one 10 spin. Only one. So actually, since I'm only gonna do one 10 spin, should I do it on the King Hassan banner to try and get an NP2, or should I do it on Christmas? I will let you guys decide amongst yourselves really quick what you think I should do it on. I have Nursery Rhyme, just as a note. I do have Nursery Rhyme. I'm not sure what NP she is, though. I'm really not sure. I have no SSR archers. 0. Nada, zippo, zilch. Totally not biased for your level 100. I will allow that. Automod. I think Automod actually disabled that before. And yeah, Ishtar is a pretty good servant. I have used her for farming purposes as friend supports, and she is pretty good. The only issue is that King Hassan is not going to be back for a long time. But I mean, I do have King Hassan, is the thing. I do have King Hassan at NP1. Main is thinking Gramps. Senpapi is being completely not biased and saying to go for the book lolly. Oh, I'm planning on. I am planning. If I can do it, I'm planning to try and get Gil during Gilfest, because I know he's on raid up then. So you're thinking Gramps rolls rather than this one then? Okay. Okay. I'm honestly leaning towards the Gramps side as well. Yeah, it is a hard choice. It is a really hard choice here. I mean, less than a day, yeah. Hang on. Let me get a calculator up here real quick. Because I want to do one last calculation that is not based off of mental math. So 731 minus that plus 168 for end of December, plus 168 for job bonus, plus 168 for Christmas, plus 168 for end of December, plus 168 for January. Combine that with various things. I think, if my math checks out, and if we get at least 89 Saint Quartz by the end of January, because that's how many you get from the $80 package. And at the end of the month, I tend to get myself an $80 package. You know? But if we get at least 89 Saint Quartz by the end of January, I should have exactly 1,600 total for all the rolls. So I think I will do 110 spin on each of these banners. Yes. Yes, the biggest paid packs. Because I am I think, considered a dolphin right now. But yes, we will do a single 10 spin on both. To see who comes home. Please do not ruin my luck for Uresh. And Abigail. And Hokusai. And Shelter. True, 15 free tickets does make a difference as well. It does indeed. That should be kept in mind, yes. Alright, but CE, Servant, CE. Oh, if only Infinity were here, sadly. He's probably asleep right now. At 6:18 in the morning for him, so, you know, he could be conscious. Could, being the key word. But yeah, 15 free tickets, plus, you know, December will have 5, and January will have another 5 tickets. So, you know, halfway through, 3 CEs, 2 servants, 4 CEs, 2 servants. You're not wrong there. You are not wrong there. 4 CEs, 3 servants. Exactly, 4 4-stars. If only it could work to 5 5-star CEs. That would be awesome. Another 3-star CE. That's 8. This is 9. Another servant. It's a caster, so still not King Hassan. One more if my count is correct. And it is. And it is a CE. Fragarach. So, confirmed, no King Hassan from that. Sadness. I don't know why I went all the way back. Well, now it's time for the single 10 spin on this banner. Because I don't think I've done a 10 spin this year on this banner. So, let's see what we get. I hope for the 5-star CE, because that will make farming a little bit easier, you know? So 1 servant. 1 CE. 1 and 1. CE. It's not an event CE. Why are you even here, Gemcroft Automata? Servant is caster, not shining. 5-star CE and then reverse EX luck. Oh no, please no. I don't need that reverse luck. I don't need Ishtar. I need to save the luck for her sister. 3-star CE. I'm already unfarming that though. Another 3-star CE. And then another CE. Another 3-star CE. A 4-star CE. That's okay? Question mark. Servant number 3 from this is Uzurper. It's a Darius. And one more roll if my count is proper, and it is. CE. It's another 4-star. Okay. Yeah, you know, this just means that when it comes time for Abigail and them, my bad luck will suddenly switch over to good luck. That's gotta be what it is, right? I'm so totally not delusional here. Totally not delusional. I should burn those extra stuff, though, real quick. Burn, burn, burn. Burn. Burn them all. Burn them all. Keep the Holy Night readings. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. I can max limit break the 3-star CE, so that'll be good, you know. Jealous of my optimism. Yeah. 5-star CE on if non-max limit broken is fine. Janta or Amakusa or Ishtar, really. Because I need to farm that 5-star thing. And welcome, Deontay. Welcome, welcome. And yes, it kind of will. It kind of will if you get one. It's already on shelter, then you don't need to move it. That works out perfectly well for me. That works out perfectly well. How have things been going, though, Deontay? Alright, let's go here. We want to put that back. And checking these. Checking. Hey, Fun's here. Yeah, it really isn't. Just because I go with this as my squad. And then I want that. We will just do that. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, this gets it done within a few, so you know. It takes a little bit of time, but it gets it done in the end. And the Miracle Stockings node is always open, so I can just hard farm that later. But yeah, let's go. I'm sorry, Sin Poppy. I'm sorry that Nursery is level 1. She's NP2, though. Nursery Rhyme is NP2. You know? I haven't actually looked at what the stocking node consists of. I should probably do that. Free quest. Stocking node. So, random first enemy, a dragon for the second, and Berserker Rider in the last. I'm sorry I'm not as dedicated of a waifu hunter as you, Senpapi. I'm sorry.
わかりました。はい。
Do it like that.
わかり、はい。
Chloe eviscerates the dragon, and your Summer Skaha almost one-shots the boss. Summer Skaha, I should actually consider that. Because I have been thinking of what my squad for that one should be. But Summer Skaha, I haven't used her too much recently, so I hadn't really considered her. 4 or 5 turning it reliably. Okay. So it's not a hard node to it is not a hard node to actually take down. Also, I should have probably healed Janta up here. Kiyomeda one-shot the dragon. Nice. Very nice. What kind of CE setup? Is it just straight Holy Knight stockings on everybody, or any, like, support CEs on anybody? Also, in case anybody's cringing, this is the best I could really do with farming this right now. Even if it's very ineffective in killing, it's effective in getting me stuff, so... And I like stuff. Stuff is good. Full Holy Knight only E-scope on Arash. Or case... E-scope. E-scope. K-scope on Arash. Okay. I can pull the K-scope on Arash flavor off too, so that's good to know. So, Arash for the first node, Chloe on the second, and Summer Skaha on the last is what I'm guessing you run main. Yeah, that works. Unless I just actually guessed it properly in the first check. But, what about you two? Or what about the rest of you? What kind of knocking? What kind of stocking farming squads are you guys running? K-scope, maximum break super, and aerial drive. Go full Holy Knight, but you're not able to do so. That's unfortunate. I wonder, I don't have 2 Holy Knights off from having 2 max limit broken. So. Summer Umu for the first wave. Okay. You were done with stockings 3 days ago. Nice. Very nice. It's always nice to be done. Then switch Banana in, have a support Mullen charge the K-scope holding Banana and Bunyan, and have Banana kill the second wave. Okay. And then Bunyan the last wave. Arash nukes first, Chloe use NP on Dragon, and Sheer Skaha finished off with command cards. Summer Skaha nukes the boss wave. Fully buffed Bunyan NP on the third wave. Okay. That's a pretty solid strat, all things considered. And by all things considered, you guys probably have higher skill levels on those lower ranked servants than I do. Because I only buffed the shinies. Shiny servants were all that I buffed. Alright, so Fun is showing up again. Let's see if anybody else is showing up there first before I commit. Because I have commitment issues. Clearly. Okay. Bringing you back in, Fun. MP Buster Brave from Bunyan on the last wave will leave only Caesar alive with 15k health. You were degenning on the Gil node? Yeah. Sadly, I have to still run the Gil node. Shame to say you're more entertained by my Pokemon Sword stream than you were by FGO. Well, guys, Stoltz, I will likely be doing some Pokemon Sword tonight. Gonna do FGO stream for a while, stop to eat dinner, because it's an actual sit-down dinner with the family. We're having pot roast. And then probably come back and do some Pokemon Sword, because I am obsessed with that game. Arash doesn't need any investment except max level, so he's fine with her second, third skill on 6 Summer Ska too. I'm pretty sure my Arash is good level. My Chloe, I think, is actually 999, so that would be good. Summer Ska, though, it's been a long time since I've used her, so I'm not sure where her skill's right. I mean, it's good. Despite what a lot of people are saying, Pokemon Sword / Shield does run pretty darn well. I don't get some of the complaints, but you know, you're not supporting what Nintendo and Game Freak are doing. Yeah, there are. I mean, I can see that side of the argument too. I can definitely see that side of the argument. From what I understand, there is the argument that, oh, I don't support what they're doing, but I also support this game because this game will mean that we're gonna be getting the remakes of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And that's what these funds are going into. So, yeah. Yet the game is still fun, but it's clearly a way below production quality you should expect in current console generation. That is a fair argument. That is an incredibly fair argument. I haven't beaten the game yet, mind you, but I have seen some things, and, you know, it does sound like the story, there's not too much, and the wild area is kind of the only place that's really there to explore. Like, no dungeons or anything like that, which sucks. Don't get me wrong, it does suck. But the way I see it is also, we're gonna eventually get a super sword and super shield or whatever they're gonna do. Or maybe they'll kill, or maybe they'll meme it with fate and give us Pokemon Lance or something. I don't know, but eventually the third one, hopefully they'll have learned their mistakes from that one, and they will include all the Pokemon. They'll see what the modding community is doing, because I saw that the modding community has replaced some of the sprites for some of the more questionable things. So maybe they'll incorporate some of that stuff. So, you know. Getting late, so gonna catch some C's? Alright, fun. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure having you here, man. Been great talking to you. And yeah, the wild area, the frame rate can get very bad, and it still isn't completely fleshed out yet either. Like, I try to do some things, because I know that, because Red Velvet and Misakai, I have them both added on my Switch. They were both playing Sword at the same time as me, but I couldn't find the tents they stood up to do things. And I didn't always get the notifications when they went into raids. So the multiplayer aspect does have some kinks to it, but it is a very solid step in the right direction. In Zacian, Musashi, and Samiteza Mash, that is a good idea for Zacian. It is bad, but it's a step in the right direction, in my opinion. It's cool that we actually get to see other people, even if it does need a lot of work. But I have been actually nicknaming the Pokemon after servants. I have a Corviknight that is Zerkerlot. Double is Asterius. And then, if I can get a male Gardevoir, it will be a Stolfo. Because that makes sense. Nope, wrong thing. That's what I wanted. Morpho. Okay, so it's 400 for that. Oof. That is a very fair point, Maine. You do have a very good point there. It should have had more polish. That is no denying it. And you can tell parts where there is love put into the game, but it seems like it was very much a rushed thing. It was rushed so that they could release it in tandem with the anime like they always do. They could have delayed the anime a while longer for them to get some finishing touches in, but they had that cash grab, and they saw it, they needed to take it. Even another month of polish. I can only imagine how much different the game would be with just a single more month. NP2 Alter to nuke both gills. I gotta level Alter up too. But that's what Christmas 3 is for, because, you know, Christmas is the time for grinding. Sure. And I will be sure to use your jail turn. It is fun how many different names there are for things. Like fan names. Jailter, Janta. Some crazy people say the full name, which I don't know how you could do that with any sense of ease. Fast, at least. But yeah. Although, I gotta admit, little Janta kind of annoyed a lot of people. But the tall Janta memes were worth it. Enjoying the bone grind. You needed a lot of them bones, then. Is there any news on what the other hunting things will be? I haven't looked too deeply. Said a few times, games worth getting if you want to just keep up with Pokemon and don't mind a weaker meta than Gen Z. That's a fair argument. That is a fair argument. And I mean, I very well could have skipped this generation. It wouldn't be the first time I skipped a generation of Pokemon. Because I completely and utterly skipped Gen 5. Mainly because it was at that age where, you know, Pokemon wasn't cool anymore. And the anime didn't engage me as it previously had. So, I mean, I can't skip generations, you know. I can. It's just... I don't know. Something about it. Maybe it was the hopes that it would be a really good story. But... I don't know. Hopefully, they learn their lessons from this, and they take it and make the third or the super versions of the game better than this version. That's pretty much all I can hope for at the moment. Is that whatever the re-release of Sword and Shield are better than this one. National Dex access. You got a point. You do have a very good point there. Sad, but true. Very sad, but very true. Ooh. I mean, in the end of the day, while it does disappoint very, very heavily in a lot of aspects, it's like I still said, I'm keeping up. I've gotten back into Pokemon. I may as well keep up with it. And really, if it's just more interaction with people, chatting and that kind of stuff, I don't mind streaming it either. Because I mean, it can be fun to just, you know, talk. And with how open the game is, that's fairly easy to do. To just go off on tangents.
終わりました。さあ、プレゼントを配りましょう。
I can smell dinner is getting soon to be done. I can smell the roast in the air. But if I was really passionate about it, I would have pirated it or waited until someone sold it and then gave it sold it and used, then give Nintendo money. That is a fair argument. That is an exceptionally fair argument. I think I was mainly drawn into the hype behind it, I can freely admit. I was drawn into the hype of the new Pokemon games coming out. The new Pokemon games coming out. I sort of just rode the hype train, kept myself as little spoilers as possible, and just, you know? And I'm sure a fair bit of people did, you know, fall for that hype train, too. New Pokemon, the legendaries look cool, but, you know, unfortunately it is. Pretty easy to do, it drops hella good Ascension items. Okay, and let's see. Quick question. If anybody knows, does the Christmas 3 have good Magatama drop rates? Because from what I understand, I'm gonna need quite a few of those for Arash. It's the weird silver things. Maybe it's Magatama. That might be the proper pronunciation of it. It's the, like, silver half half Taoism symbol. Yeah. Because, I mean, I tried farming it because I know I need it, but it's such a hard farm to get consistently, which sucks, because I know I need a ton of that. Oh. Fair. Completely fair. Are you planning on waiting to clear them, or... One of them was a 3 regalia of Japan. Oh. Huh, that's interesting. But are you gonna clear them all in one fell swoop, or just lazy, honestly? Nothing wrong with that. Laziness, you know? It's the reason I did not clear 100 boxes in NeroFest, despite the fact that I was homebound for most of NeroFest. Because I was lazy. But it's good to be lazy sometimes. Just wish it could be it more often. Yeah. Salter's getting a little low. But I might have asked this before, but what is everybody planning to... If anybody's planning to do the GSSR at the end / beginning of the year, what banner are you guys planning on going for, and what servants are you shooting for? If any. If you've decided, that is. Because I know I'm definitely going on the Knight banner in the hopes of getting that early Gilgamesh Guild Salter. Or any 5-star archer, to be honest, because I could really use one. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Horseman, no real target, but pray it will be the Fox of Rare Prisms. Fox of Rare Prisms indeed. Ooh, that was a good snap to the neck. So, yeah, considering Tama Lancer beyond the Knight banner, probably have less chance of getting Tama on the Horseman one. You don't like the GSO because of the chance of a servant. I don't like stating your spirit origin list for eternity. Lay gas.
ちょっと退場しますね。
Need a knight, but not Artoria, Mordred, or Arjuna.
プレゼントを配りましょう。
Is there any? I'm trying to think. So, Gilgamesh is the big hit on the Knight banner, and that's the main reason I'm going for the Knight banners. Because if I can get Gil, that'd make life so much more easy. And I mean, given the fact that actually, I probably don't want a Saberface. Because Saberfaces tend to need a lot of fangs, don't they? Fangs that I am lacking. Only good targets in GSR will be Gil, Aresh, Ishtar, and Meh Sashi for the Knights. I mean, with Quick coming out, Dante's as well, because AoE Avenger is unique at the very least, but I can definitely see that logic, too. Although, Enkidu is not limited, is he? I can't remember if Enkidu's limited, but I guess Enkidu, after his rank up that came in JP recently, he is literally the hardest hitting single target servant in the game, so you know, he could be worth going for. If you care about that, I suppose. Yep, Avengers are indeed on the Knights banner. BAQ. Oh, that's not BAQ. Get lost, Jalter. Understandable. But that means you could get Kiara, because the alter egos are on the Horseman banner. Kiara and Melt. Because I'm pretty sure that you weren't fond of either of those, if memory serves. Although I don't really remember if you discussed if you were fond of either of them. We're doing good help. Oh, you want Kiara so Hans can believe her. There you go, then. So, that just cemented the Horseman banner in your mind. Kiara for Hans Bullyeater. I'm guessing she's going to stay at level 1 forever while your level 100 Hans just laughs in his deep voice, which I still find weird. Oh, he'll grail her too? Playing a dangerous game with that beast. More fun that way. And that should be how it is, really. Should grail for fun and stuff. And, you know, Hans is a pretty good servant anyways, so grailing him is just a little bit of icing on the cake. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that, what was the phrasing here? What was the context I was trying to make mentally that worked out in my head, but probably didn't translate too well verbally? Yeah, I know your Hans. Your Hans is your trophy. In the all slot, level 100, 10, 10, 10. Probably... Actually, are you feeding him your golden foes? Or is somebody else getting your golden foes? Because I don't think you've said who gets your golden foes. I've made it very obvious that Mash gets mine. Understandable, understandable. You do focus harder on the JP aspect than on the NA aspect. Lazy so you don't clear event shops. Yeah, laziness can do that. Don't focus much on FGO. Fair. That is a fair point.
愛を知らない悲しき竜星のように
I mean, I won't say I don't focus on FGO, but I, at the very least, don't focus as hard as some people do. Been mostly obsessed with Dragalia, and now we're about to try Princon. What is Princon? Or Princon? However you pronounce that, I guess. A new one, I'm guessing? Hans, huge hands Hans. Oh, Phineas and Ferb. I would say that brings home childhood memories, but I watched it as a teenager. So not really childhood memories, but close. Close. Princess Connect, another gacha game from Cry Games, which means infinite grind by default. Oh joy. Out forever, but has no English version. Okay. Does it seem like it's gonna get an English version? Or... nah. Because, I mean, actually a lot of games have been getting translated into English. The gacha games, that is. Oh, Psy games, sorry. Psy games, Psy. Gotcha. That's unfortunate. I know I recently heard word about... I don't remember what it was called, but there's like some bigger gacha game that's coming out, or is being translated or whatever, that is like a mashup of all sorts of anime or something. Like it has characters from various anime in it, and they interact or whatever. I don't remember what it's called, but I did hear about that recently, and it mildly piqued my interest, depending on what anime, I suppose. But more gacha. Gacha is hell. Sounds like Jump Force, which is a PC game and pretty bad. So a bad PC game ported into a gacha formula. That gives caution. Not gonna lie. That gives a fair bit of caution. Yeesh, I gotta heal. Get low, 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 low. Tarisk is ready. Jalter, Janta, Salter, same difference. Go like that. 1160 and 1280. Well, I mean, it's just gonna take time to get him up to 2K, you know? And then eventually it will happen. It's just gonna be a while. Because lots of reruns and other such things. What's your Hans on JP level, though? That's a good question. Is your JP Hans level 100, 100? 100, 100. Level 100, 10, 10, 10 there as well? Ah, I haven't built him yet. Ah, understandable. Good lord, this candle fire is just shredding me. Please die in a fire, candle fire. Mozart and Castellan. Okay, so you're doing different things. That's not a bad idea. Please don't kill Janta. Thank God it did not kill Janta. So you're building differently in JP than NA. Mozart theoretically sounds pretty good. His one skill at max level gives 50 stars, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure I've heard that. just chilling on JP. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Dun.
シャンパンの準備はいいな。
見せてあげます。
プレゼントの時間だ。
愛を知らない悲しき竜、星のように
サンタからの贈り物、聖夜に沈め。モルガー
Summer BB and Okita alter to 100. Nice. Is Summer BB as broken as people said she was when she first released? Because I know she has that skill that locks... It just locks the cards that are being used in place, right? It doesn't lock, like, crit stars or anything. And it stops if anybody dies or switches out or anything like that. I just remember reading discussions on it. Oh no, Summer BB has this skill that's gonna break everything. It's the next Merlin or the next Waver or whatever. Don't get everything out of her kit since card RNG says no, but when it does, oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. It's that good. You oh ho ho. That's a real sign of OP. Mostly steamroll with stuff with Caskill and Rida Vinci. Then lock cards with BB when it fits. And just NP loop every turn. NP loop every turn. That would be nice. I don't think I can loop, sadly. And that's... Oh, just the Twitch app has been spazzing. Twitch tends to, you know, go in fits like that. Like, for the longest time, my computer Twitch just was not cooperating in any sense of the word. And then it started cooperating, only for my phone's Twitch app to just start spazzing out then. Twitch needs to get its stuff together. A cripple class servant? Mephibosheth? Mephistopheles and Elizabeth combination? Is that what I'm reading from that, essentially? But unlock the Janta. Because I collect. I glitched out the... Read the line. Read it. God, my English is... Oh, that's always a good thing when she tries to say that so fast. Oh, Janta is a precious cinnamon roll. Okay. So I have... Oh, it's an actual person. I thought you were making a pun. So 10 boxes total. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am officially halfway through, so that's another 25 of those. So you can't actually get everything then. That's interesting. So another 25 will only put me at 40. Strange that they wouldn't let you completely clear the stock. Oh, you can purchase the... Oh, the bottom of the trade menu. Purchase logs with... Oh, okay. So you can. So you can. Okay, I was worried that my dreams of clearing the shop were going to die. You were making a joke, but you didn't have Mephistopheles or Elizabeth in mind. I think Mephistopheles was Jonathan's son, whom King David invited to dinner with at least once. His feet were both deformed or broken. Ah, that's why you said cripple class. I getcha. I get you now. Okay. I don't know why my mind jumped to those. Oh! Shu Saiku, wherever you are, how dare you not say that you max limit broke that CE? How dare he not say that he max limit broke that CE? Sounds like a caster to you. Actually... do we actually have any servants with those kinds of things? I don't think we do. Like, no fake limbs or anything, even. Hey, Red Velvet! Welcome, welcome, welcome. How do you be, Red Velvet? How do you be? And indeed, I'm gonna clear out the whole shop. I'm gonna continue farming until I am out of apples if I need to. And no need to apologize. I've said it many a times, but nobody is contractually obliged to be here. Except for me, technically. Is it? I thought it was just a weird glove. I didn't think it was an actual prosthetic arm. I thought it was just like a special glove he used to channel the electricity. I guess that does count. But yeah, no worries, Red Velvet. No worries. Betty. Can't believe I forgot about Bedivere. I'm a poor master. I'm a poor master to not even remember Bedivere. But yeah, Bedivere counts too. We're not really looking too good with the whole NP things, are we? You know what? Actually, maybe someday we'll get another kind of Betty. Maybe, I don't know. There's still a lot of the Knights of the Round to release. And good lord, there is a lot of them. I guess there's a Knight of the Round Table who's a werewolf? Was anybody aware of that? That there was a werewolf Knight of the Round Table? Because that sounds awesome. And I cannot wait for them to be released. Because, I mean... that sounds gross. You had no idea? Yeah, Arthurian mythology is really weird at points. But, with regards to the whole Bedivere thing, maybe a caster Bedivere. Because I'm pretty sure we had this discussion before. And, I guess in one of the Arthurian mythos, Bedivere was considered to be a magical user of some kind, and people were afraid of him. But I think Arthur showed that there's nothing wrong with him being a magic user or something. I don't remember the exact details. Everyone except for Heracles, and that's canon. But Heracles counts for everything except for casters, so, you know. He's the exception to the rule. Authors are magicians. I mean, they do create magic with their work sometimes. That means caster is the true counterclass to everything else? But, well, I would have said that critics are not, but, you know. Herc cannot be a foreigner. Foreigners are restricted to those with influence from eldritch things, right? That's what foreigners are restricted to, if memory serves. Ruler Gilgamesh win. Oh, I am very much of the opinion that Gilgamesh probably qualifies for ruler. Probably. would have to be from a certain time period, though. Because, I mean, foreigners are people possessed by the outer gods from the H.P. Lovecraft mythos, which are confirmed to be canon, because I know that BB, Summer BB, is she, like, consumed a goddess's essence, and also got some help from Nyarlathotep, or something like that. Hokusai is Cthulhu, and Abigail is... What is Abby? I'm trying to remember what Abigail is. Is it Nyarlathotep? Don't question anything related to the MHX at this point. You really shouldn't, because you gotta remember, MHXA canonically has the Infinity Gauntlet, except they're sweets. So, you know, don't question it, just live. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, that's the neck. But, yeah, I'm gonna try and go for all the Eldritch. Because, you know, that's who it was. Abby is Yog-Sothoth. I kept trying to remember. I didn't think it was Nyarlathotep. But Yog-Sothoth. That's who it is. Thank you, Maine. Thank you. You picked them out. They were in a lineup, you looked at all the Elder Gods, and you picked out the winner from the bunch. Thank you. Yog-Sothoth. That's who it is. Because, right. Yog-Sothoth is like the infinite universe or something like that, the endless pathways. Nyarlathotep is the one who journeys from each world to world to world for his own amusement. And Cthulhu is Cthulhu. I am kind of interested in seeing the story of the foreigners, though. Like getting more lore details on them. Because we actually don't have much. Oh yeah, he's below them, but for some reason... I mean... I'm not really sure why. It must just be any Eldritch things give foreigner status, I guess. Poor Cthulhu. Yet even still, he can bring about the end of the world as we know it. Unless you ram a boat into him, of course. Because Cthulhus are weak to boats. Plain wooden boats. Ooh, Janta's... nope. I can't afford to lose Janta. What is going on with this run? I think I have some bad RNG here. My RNG is sucking hard right now. I think I told you I'm considering making a Pokemon fan game, but putting it off until Pokemon Essentials Volume 18 is released. You haven't actually, guys. That sounds interesting. Pokemon fan game. Make sure it doesn't get too big, otherwise Nintendo will say no. Foreigner would lore-wise be the strongest class. I mean, against a lot of things, yeah, I would definitely say Foreigner would probably be among the stronger classes. But since Outer Gods stand above the root, she cannot beat them. Aruseed is the one who is pretty much always a +1 to anybody that she fights, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Or is that somebody else? see how the healing changes the dynamic here.
なるほど。メリー
Oh, a red panda! Lucky. I've never seen one. Never have I ever seen a red panda in free life. Making a rival who dies and gets resurrected by Ho-Oh. You'll need to make a sprite for each of the 4 rivals you plan to make. Sounds ambitious, man.
論理的
That
で
sounds
バカ
ambitious.
ロジカルです。
And you saw a fellow deer. A deer actually ran in front of my car this weekend while I was driving at night. Thankfully, I did not hit it. Thankfully, it did not stop. But still, it was a frightening experience to have a deer literally run in front of the car while you're driving at night. Trying to beat her is trying to beat the badge of the entire world. Well, would Sherlock not be a good matchup for her then? Sherlock as a caster, that is. Because caster Sherlock is, just, you know,
見せてあげます。
able to unravel any mystery. It was a buck, though, is the thing. Is the kind of deer. Because I did see antlers. I did, in fact, see antlers, so it was a buck that ran by, not a doe. So, it must have been one of your messengers, clearly. Although it was running into a gas refining facility, so I question what the deer was doing. I truly do. Okay, thankfully that still killed them. Whew. I was worried Emiya wouldn't have what it takes. Clearly he does. Haru see it as the berserker, therefore berserkers are the strongest. That evidence is backed up by the line Ilya says, where she says berserkers are the strongest class of servants. So that's sound logic to me.
メリークリスマス、トナカイさん。大丈夫です。サンタが召喚された以上、トナカイさんにもいっぱい笑顔がありますように。メリーです。
Familiar searching for shinies. Oh, shiny things. Oh, shiny things. She has her own class. Really? Arcuade. Got it. Name has been ingrained into my skull. The mistake will still likely be made sometime in the future when I forget the pronunciation, but not in the immediate one. Not in the immediate future.
ロジカルです。
I still have not watched the Tsukihime anime. It's on my list of things to watch, though. Was okay. Okay is not a bad review. I haven't actually heard any negative reviews of it, to be fair, so, you know. Has anybody else watched Tsukihime? And I apologize if I butchered that pronunciation as well. DVD is very vintage. The classic way to watch TV. And movies. Ah, those were the days you'd pop a DVD in, and it would be the really loud, just blast of things. High production. Yay! Alright, Red Velvet. Sorry for the copy paste text, no issues. Funny Vamp, localized as Temptress, is an extra class servant. It is said to be the proper class of Arcuade, Brunstud, if given the status of servant. When summoned under the class, she is a poisonous woman able to easily destroy a man. She's a blood drinker that drinks the life from her opponent, life eater that consumes her vitality. In financial crisis, electronic trading decimates an entire nation's economy. That's a lot of lore on her. That is a surprisingly large amount of lore on her. They really put some thought into it. So inevitably, she will be a servant. Probably a 5-star. With that logic. Yeah, no worries about the copy paste. No worries. I'm not sure how I feel about the new Sonic movie stuff. I mean, I'm glad that they fixed how Sonic looks. But I still question whether or not I will see it. Why is that? I mean, didn't Nasu write to be like Merlin's with 0 cooldown on all skills compressed in one? Okay. So in other words, they wouldn't be able to do her justice if they put her into the game. I getcha. She'd be too OP, please nerf. Okay. Makes sense. Though who knows? FGO is not bad with the power creep at all. Just the occasional really good servant that changes the meta. But maybe the power creep will get there one day. Maybe 10 years down the line, when we're getting Summer Saber Lily Alter. Yeah, maybe in 10 years when we get that. Second game that has no power creep problems in the gacha. Really? The fact that there's more than one surprises me. All the stockings. Saber Raiko? Give it time, Deontay. Give it time. Oh, I'm guessing Majaya Record's the first one then? Given that you just said it's also on my device. Am I right? I mean, yeah, Majaya Record, you can get anybody to max level pretty much, so I can see why Majaya Record's considered that. I can definitely see why. Use you. But yeah, Deontay, I'm sure they've teased Saber Raiko a little bit too much for her not to be implemented. I mean, we even had Kintoki make the comment about how if we think her Lancer version is bad, you don't want to see her Saber version or something along those lines. So in time, I'm sure we'll get her for her classes. We also see what sword she uses, so you know. No idea why FGO has to deal with quests, but hey, free sync courts, I guess. I think it's more to make it fun with regards to that. Because, I mean, yeah, just straight up buffing is the way most people do it. And I can't see the logic for it. And to be fair, from what I have heard, they have done just straight up buffing servants before. I guess at launch, Waver was complete and utter trash. So they just did a straight buff for him. I think Iskandar has also gotten a straight buff with no quest or anything. I could be wrong on that one though. But I do know that Waver was one of the few receivers of pure buff power with no quests. Because I think it was he didn't have his charges on the NP or on his skills. I don't think he gave NP charge. That or he gave NP charge. No, he didn't give NP charge. Otherwise, the other way around wouldn't make sense.
わかりました。任せて。
Hunting Quest Part 6. Okay, so you don't know what the rest are gonna be. I just had said that they have done that whole just give a straight buff to a servant, but it was like at the very beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure Waver was the receiver of it. I think he like lacked NP gain on his skills or something along those lines. And I think Iskandar might have also gotten one, but I'm not sure on that. And it was in JP too, so you know. Not something NA ever had to worry about. Thankfully. Can you imagine how... Ooh, I can't even imagine. I don't even want to dare say the words. Don't even want to dare and say the words. Oh. So I was wrong on that. But I do know for sure that Waver got the buff in the early. And that it wasn't through like any quests or anything. Might not even be under the strengthening thing, perhaps? No, that's strengthening quests. Skills, no. I'm sure there's probably some record of exactly what kind of buff. They increase his hidden NP gain hidden stat with an interlude along with the NP buff. Okay. Tarisk. Excalibur, Lagracia, Elaine, Noel, Iskandar. Ah. Okay, I'm actually gonna see because the wikis can have information, but they could also lack it sometimes. In their trivia section. No, it does not look like it is there. Maybe it's in the list of updates, perhaps? No. So probably by event. Right, probably game updates. I doubt they would make an event out of it. I'm checking back in the archives of the FGO wiki. See if I can't find out exactly what happened. Game updates. Update notes. 2015, because the game started back then. Game officially started September of 2015. Wow. You did not. Congrats on the shiny Mewtwo, guys. Salt. Congrats. Next Christmas Lotto is going to be pretty tough. How's it going to be tough, Deontay? I mean, I heard that if we don't get a nerfed version, the only way to 3-turn the node is like with a NP5 max leveled MHXA or something like that. Oh, got it in April. Nice. Let's see. Not in September. October, perhaps. How the Halloween event. Nothing else. November. December. No. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That's weird. All you need is Altera for the 3-turn team for the farming of the lottery.
ロジカルです。
I have no idea how I'm gonna do with farming. Other than that, I know I need to do well. I need to break 100 boxes. So that's gonna be fun. Normal colored Timon needs you with stats you wanted. Oh. You got the reset method to work to get you a shiny.
いいだろ
Nice.
メリーアタッ
Even to this day, in a normal Pokemon game, I have never caught a shiny. Never have I ever caught a shiny Pokemon outside of Pokemon Go.
祝い
Sad.
いいことしていた
Still, that's pretty impressive, man. Congrats on getting a shiny Mewtwo. A non-event shiny at that.
これが私の信じる心。
See, he has no NP percentage charge. Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
なるほど。ロジカルです。
Only shiny was a Bidoof.
お説教のお時間。
Oh, Bidoof. Or Bidoof, as some people say. Oh, Bidoof. You beat the odds, guys. Stop. You beat them odds. Still better odds than winning the lottery, at least. Those odds are still better than the odds of winning a lottery.
ええ、わかりました。
任せておけ
Which would be really nice, let's be honest. Winning a lottery would be real nice. Man, if I won the lottery, I could, like, do a giveaway every stream, you know?
なるほど。はい。メリーアタック。
Oh,
祝い
あら。
but I'd like to get a shiny. I really would. Whoa, how did she just die? Everything just lagged out on me, and Janta just died. No. Janta is the key piece to kicking Gil butt. She cannot die. Thank you, game. That time it really did lag and quit. In that order. It lagged, and then I quit. Because it killed. That can be inserted wherever you please. Okay. I do have healing capabilities, at least. But I guess I should probably be looking up what the,
ロジカルです。わかりました。
what the farming quests are. 5 IV Atomic Groudon and Ruby, and 5 IV Modest Kyogre and Sapphire. Good luck, man. That sounds like it's gonna be one tall order. I can't imagine it's gonna be easy to do, nor will it be fast. You are likely gonna be in for a very, very long ride. Okay. This node is nearly dead. And then it's gonna be break time for dinner. So, English. No, I don't want the English server. I want the Japanese server. And then I want 2017. Christmas 2017 event. So this way, I can see what to expect.
私の信じる心。トナカイさん、お願いします。
Okay, let's see. So,
見せてあげます。
プレゼントの時間だ
request.
愛を知らない悲しき
I'm gonna get
星のように。
the one at the very bottom. Or not, that's the
サン
challenge.
タからの贈り物聖夜の
Secret party
沈
or
め
whatever. Weird.
モルガ
Seventh gate, maybe? Am I under free quest or am I under? I'm under free quest. 7th gate. It's a very saber-heavy node. Let's see, what is the lottery info? Okay, so the lottery info does use the weird ink things. Yeah, so it's this gift collecting 7th grade Abyssal Christmas. Okay, there we go. And it looks like we are at the 2.5 hour mark, so it's about time to be wrapping up. Ah, oh, Wobbuffet, you came just as I am ending. You come as I end. I'm sorry. I will be back later, hopefully with some Pokemon swords, so, you know, you can catch me there, I suppose. But yeah, I've been going for the 2.5 hours, so it is time to end. I've already rolled, Wobbuffet. I've already rolled, and I got Jack Diddley Squat for the rolls, sadly. Hopefully that just means that I'll get Abby and Aresh and Hokusai and Jolter. But, like I said, it's that time for the stream. Hopefully you'll be back later tonight with Pokemon Sword. But I do have to farm this in the meantime. But that'll be for my personal time. For now, though, I've been Solrak Dragon. I do hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for all coming out. It's been a pleasure chatting with you all. If you want to support me in any which way you can, feel free. You don't need to if you don't want to, though. I understand if you don't. But, I'm getting hungry. So, yeah. Thanks for coming out once more. Have a fantastic evening or day, wherever you may be. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.